everybody, welcome back to Freestyle Friday. Got the robes on?
Mm-hmm.
You know what time it is, Kara?
Deep conditioning.
Deep conditioning hair.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing a refresh. So hair treatment day. When we got the robes on, you know what that means. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Kara's going to be doing a deep condition. I'm going to be doing a refresh of my curls. What deep conditioner are you using?
Use the one you use, the banana and bamboo.
Yeah, that one was really good, y'all. And I'm going to be doing a refresh on my hair. So sometimes people want to know what a refresh is. A refresh is when your curls are still intact, like my hair, the curls are still pretty much intact, right? But there's some spots where it's, what's the word? Frizzy. So I'm going to try to just refresh all my hair to make sure that it all looks defined. But I'm not really like big on like super ultra defined hair. Like if it's has a little bit of frizz, like I don't care about that.
I don't like frizz.
Yeah, frizz kind of
makes it authentic.
Yeah, it also makes your hair, it gives it some volume. So when I refresh my hair, what I do is I just spray it down with some water. I put some olive oil on my hair, on each section. And then I put my gel in my hair. I'm not gonna use my my heavier gel, which is the the Wetline Extreme Gel. That's what I normally use. Wetline Extreme Gel. If you want some hold and some days out of your hair, you need to get that Wetline Extreme Gel. But gels in general keep your hair, it keeps your wash and go longer. So, but today I'm going to be using something we use for years. Really, is a Define and Shine Custard. By Cantu. So this is lighter weight, so it's going to my hair's gonna dry. I have to work tonight, so my hair is gonna dry pretty quickly with this one. Good.
This stuff feels good on your
hair.
I
know, right?
It feels smooth. Like you put it. That smell like, it feels like a smoothie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So the we had a comment from someone who comments often. Thanks for commenting. Kimberly. Asked if we sell any products, and the answer is no, we don't. But I'm gonna take that as a sign because
maybe we need to sell products.
Right, because we have gotten asked this before, and maybe we need to start creating our own products here. Maybe that's in the future.
Maybe it's a future project.
Yes, but no, we don't have any products. But that might be a sign.
Put that energy out.
That might be a sign, Kim. If you're watching this, that might be a sign. We should have some.
Sorry. Can't wait till the movie Candyman comes out.
Oh, Candyman. Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
First of all, Jordan Peele, I feel like he has the good mix of comedy and scary.
Like psychology.
Psychological thriller is what I'm gonna call his stuff. Yeah, I am interested in that. It looks scary. Have you guys seen the previews? Oh my god.
The Candyman, the original one was scary.
Scary. It is.
Scary anyway. I've only seen the original one like once or twice. It's like that movie scared me.
Yeah, and the guy that plays Candyman, he's super creepy. His voice is really, really creepy.
But I also like that he was a black scary man.
Yeah, I think that's his point. Yeah, that's Jordan Peele's kind of point.
Even when the original Candyman was out, there really isn't all the other like monsters.
Yeah,
were always white, like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I was watching this one thing where this man said it was a guy who made scary movies. I think it might have been Wes Craven. Wes Craven. I think he was saying that why do you never put black people in your movies and stuff like that? And he said because I don't feel like black people are gonna
stick around.
People don't do certain things that white people do, like go upstairs when you should be running out the front door. Black people simply leave when it gets.
The movie will be short.
The movie will be short. He's just like
they run.
He says they run. The movie will be short. He's like, but every time I watch scary movies, I'm always shocked at how brave people are.
Oh, I know.
Because like we're watching like Annabelle, it's just thinking like why are you not leaving? I remember like there was this part of Annabelle where they actually went to like a therapist with the doll, but I'm like, so that means that this whole time you would have this doll. You can sleep?
Right, how are you sleeping?
Like how are you doing how are you going to bed? I don't get that. Right. Like every time I watch movies, like even white people gotta see that you know, it's just uncomfortable because like if I see a bug in the house, I can't sleep until it's dead.
Yeah.
So if you got something like
you get a whole living doll
running around the house, you know, terrorizing you, how do you go to bed?
Right.
Well, just when I watch any movie like that.
Like if I know me, if I put myself in that situation, if I'm in that situation, I'm not sticking around. I can't stay. I don't know what to say. I can't stick around. I think you'd be better off out in the street.
Or like on Jaws. Remember how we were saying like on Jaws how how those people swim in the water at night. Like who does that? Who swims in a quiet body of water in the ocean
at night?
Naked. And so I just always think like, who are these people? I mean, they get it from somewhere, so people do this. But I just think like, who are these people that have this kind of guts? Like I just don't. I'm afraid of haunted houses.
You remember so last Halloween, like we watched Halloween. So I love scary movies. Like scary movies, I've always loved scary movies. They've always been my favorite movies. I just love everything about them.
I like scary movies with Danielle.
Yeah, Kara just kind of recently, like you weren't really that much into it, but if you're with me, you like it. Right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit down and watch a scary movie alone.
I will.
Like, I don't like it.
I will.
I always feel like scary movies are made for couples. Like just friends.
Yeah.
Like Friends. It's like I don't want to watch it by myself. It'd be like,
especially psychological thrillers, I can really watch those on my own. But so we watched during the Halloween time, like the month of October, or even leading up. We watched scary movies all the time. And last year we watched. Oh my God, we scared the hell out of our own selves. Like we watched so many scary movies. Like remember we were watching The Nun. We watched
the trilogy.
We watch one every day.
It's like The Nun, The Conjuring, and Annabelle are all part of a series.
Right.
So you could buy the series. You can buy all the movies.
Yes.
And so I think there's another Annabelle out. But
there is. But we watched one every single day.
Every day. We watched the movie It, the new one and the old one. And then we watched this thing on YouTube called Celebrity
Ghost Stories. Oh my God, you guys had to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and watch Celebrity Ghost Stories.
And I have to say, I think that show scared me more than even the movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know why these celebrities telling, like Jermaine Jackson told a story, and like everybody was telling us like
Marilyn Manson,
like anybody. They all had like creepy stories, and that scared me more than I thought it was going to scare me. I actually watched that with Danielle, thinking, "Oh, this will be fun." To watch Rue McClanahan from the Golden Girls tell a story, and to watch Jermaine Jackson, and apparently Hollywood has a lot of fucking scary houses,
which makes sense.
Excuse my language, but it has a lot of scary houses, and that makes sense for that. Like you said, that makes a lot of sense, but I don't know why that YouTube,
but I don't know why we watch so many.
That YouTube thing, why that scared me so much. Like probably more than all the other things.
Like you couldn't sleep, right? Like we couldn't.
Right, yeah. I'm sitting like in this room trying to sleep, and then all of a sudden, when you watch like scary movies like that, and you think. You don't really think of you're kind of like, ooh, that was scary.
Yeah.
But then when it's time for bed,
it's like,
and you're alone.
Yeah.
And it's too quiet. No. It's just a little too quiet. You start to really let your mind start playing tricks on you, and then also you start thinking like you're not alone in the room, and that's just how I felt. Like I felt like I'm not alone here. I feel like I'm not, and if I'm not, I'm conjuring up something, and so I need to turn the lights on and play a movie or something because I just can't sleep. But I haven't had those types of feelings since I was a kid. Yeah,
like it was funny because I think it's because we watched one every day, and the ones we were watching were not like they were like the ones they're really like The Nun. I mean, come on now. Anytime it involves like religion, that I feel like that's even more scary.
Religion's spooky anyway.
Or watching like The Shining, and here's the thing about The Shining is that I watched during Halloween. I watched that a few times, like during Halloween, and I work in a hotel and I work overnight, so. It's very quiet overnight, especially during the winter. The winter is not like a busy season for us. So it's always a little bit more quiet than would be spring, summer. So I was like in the laundry room, like thinking something staring at me. Like I just freaked myself. This past year, I freaked myself out so bad with those movies. I don't even know what I was thinking. But I love them so much. They're great. But I do want to see Candyman.
And Danielle and I watched the movie Bird Box.
Oh my God!
And I just thought to myself, as scary as that sounds, it was also very annoying. Like these people had to be blind outside, and they couldn't be blind inside. And then to make it even worse, the crazy people in the world were immune to it.
Right.
So now you gotta not only deal with the fact of it's like whatever that thing was that they had to close their eyes with. It's like, well, I see what's gonna happen. They're gonna all close their eyes and not see me. So what I'm gonna do is give these crazy people the ability to kill them.
Right.
It was so weird. You know what I mean? And I just thought, what a weird movie. Who
thought of that?
Thinking these psychotic, I
don't know. I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist. I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist and things sometimes, y'all. And I'm like, sometimes these movies, actually, we know some instances where they come up with these movie ideas because it's through experience. Yeah. Right? And which would make sense, right? Which is why they get it. So why it feels so realistic when you're watching some of these movies, because some of these things, I think some of these things have happened. Not all this stuff, but a lot of these movies and stuff. Where do you think they get these ideas for things? Like, for instance, The Purge. Where do you think they get the idea for that? Like, somebody in the government or somebody somewhere was like, this would be an interesting idea. For real.
What if we could commit a bunch of crimes but not be arrested that day? Yeah. No, I don't want that idea.
No, I don't want that.
So it's like movies like that, and then like Jordan Peele's movies like Us and Get Out. Like those movies always make you think like...
Get Out has been like a theory for many, many years. Yeah. When it comes to the whole, especially with the, like what do you say? Like the Obama loving liberals. Oh, yeah. Like people. The interesting part about Get Out was that he didn't use Republican type or conservative, not necessarily Republican, but very super conservative people. He used like the Obama loving liberal white people, right? And there's a reason for that. Like Jordan was onto something with that because we always miss that. We think that if you're liberal, you're doing everything the right way, but a lot of times you get some slightly racist comments from people who are, Democrats or, liberal people. So it's not.
Think of it though. Like, most of the, like if you think about, like, the Clintons for once. Like Bill Clinton was was constructed the 3 strikes rule. Yeah. % black. So it was like all of these people, like Democrats that say they like black people, and he was considered like the first black president. Remember we were all walking around saying that. Yeah. He was the reason why all these families are. Yeah, our first black president was sending everybody to jail over stupid charges just so they could fill private prisons.
So he really tapped. I feel like Jordan really tapped.
So he kind of tapped into that, which is kind of interesting. It's brilliant, really. Yeah. Because he could have went right to Donald Trump. Yeah. And the Republicans. And then at the end of the movie, they have those outtakes. He did use Donald Trump. Yeah. But then they decided not to use that. Because it wasn't necessarily about that. Let's keep it on what
the liberal. Right. The liberal people.
Because there's always this thing with liberal people love black people, but not all. There are racist liberal people.
Oh, yes.
There are tons of racist liberal people. Do not think that Democrats are all, loving black people and... No.
Yeah, it's not always Black Lives Matter with them. Sometimes just Black Votes Matter. Yeah, exactly. But I like Jordan Peele's movie. I really can't wait to see Candyman. When that comes out in June.
Comes out in June. I hate when movies come out and it takes forever.
Anticipation. They do it.
Now we're gonna sit here and watch.
They do it on purpose. Wait. This is dry. I think this is gonna dry pretty quickly. Hopefully. Man, I haven't. I really missed because we used to use the Shine and Define. This was like our holy grail. We used this for years, right? Sometimes I do like that. And it still performs the same way that I remember. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to wait for my hair to air dry. Kara's going to let it sit for another, 20 minutes or whatever. Yeah. And we're done. We're done. That's it. So thank you for joining us today, and we shall be back again next week. Remember, we always upload every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do not forget to subscribe and like and share our videos if you want to. We would really love it. I don't understand why you wouldn't, but do it. So, thank you guys. Everybody have a really good day and a really good weekend. Bye.